Hi again, teachers and parents, and welcome to my YouTube channel once more. So in today's video, we'll be going through the teaching order. So if you are someone who would like to teach reading, you'd like to teach reading to your child or just children in your classroom, or you just like to help a struggling reader to be able to read at the end of the day, this is the order in which you can teach them reading. My name is Michelle. I am a teacher by profession, but currently I'm a reading coach as well as a master trainer. Like I said, in today's video, we'll be going through the order in which to teach someone reading. This is applicable for children who are in the grades out to 3, as well as elderly people or even high scholars who just don't know how to read or are struggling with reading. So the first thing you want to do with struggling readers is teach them the very basics. That is the letter sound. So that is the first step. And if you don't know how to pronounce these letter sounds correctly, check my previous video. I have one that explicitly tells you how to make the letter sounds. All right. The second step is to try teaching that child 2 letter sounds. This could be, for example, that you teach them the letter A combined with the letter T and you tell them to blend it. You teach them how to blend those 2 letters together. I like teaching them how to blend the 2 letters together by saying they're basically pulling the A towards the T and those sounds coming together to make one word. Let me just quickly fetch a whiteboard to try and show you these. So you could teach your child letters like an, or a combination of letters such as an, it can be am, it can be at, it can be ag, it can be ad, app, really just a lot of combinations. You could also try the sounds E, T. It could be E and a T, a E and a P. Just put together 2 letter sounds and make sure that your child can blend. Now, one thing that is very important about this is that you do not move to step 3, which I'm about to tell you now, before they have mastered step 1 as well as step 2. Step 1 is the knowledge of letter sounds. They do not need to know all of the letter sounds at once, but as soon as they know enough, you can get into teaching them 2 letter words. When I say enough, I mean about at least 5, 6, or about 10 of them at a time. All right, so now we are going into step 3. Now in step 3, you will want to teach this child consonant blends. Now a consonant can blend with either the letter L or the letter R. So what I'm talking about, for example, are the blends CR, CL, sometimes it can be BL or B or CL, all right? So how you say this is cr as well as cl, this is a bl, and this is a cl. There are many other sounds. I have shared them on our Facebook group that is at the After School Teacher. Just go to the files and then just look for the consonant blends or look for the code, all right? And download that document. It will explicitly tell you what to teach first. All right, now that we are done with level 3, let's go into level 4. In level 4, you will want to teach this child what we call adjacent blends, right? That is the SC, we have the SK, we have really a lot of them, but the most difficult ones are the following ones, which I'm going to be writing over here. So the SC, which says S, the SK, which says SK, the SW, which says SW, as well as the ND, which says ND. That is level 4. So you now have level 1, level 2, level 3, as well as level 4. Let us move swiftly on to level 5. So the 5th level that you will want to introduce to a child or just a person who does not know how to read is the H brothers. Now this one is very commonly done in schools, and with the H brothers we are basically talking about the SH, CH, PH, which one am I forgetting? WH, as well as the TH, all right? So here we go. SH, sh, ch, f, f, or th, and then the last one, which is the W. So now we are done with what to teach them, and that was level 5. Now let's move on to level 6. Now from level 6 up until I think it's about level 10. From level 6 up until level 10, you are going to want to teach a child or a person who is learning how to read what we call the long vowel sounds. And each vowel has a variation of its sounds. I'm just going to write down all of the vowels. So again, this is included in the document which I uploaded on our Facebook group, that is at the After School Teacher. So we have variations of A, that means different letters or different vowels that come together to make the sound A. Let's take one for example. We have an A and an I, A and E, and the A and E together make the letter or sound like the letter A. We also have the A and Y. Now, like I said, there's 5 different variations for each of these vowels. Again, if you want to go check them out, download our document on our Facebook group. That was it for level 6 up until level 10. Now we are going to level 11. Now the next thing you're going to want to teach a person who's struggling with reading or just a person who's trying to read is the Bossy R. We have the AR, ER, OR, UR, as well as the, I don't know what, I forgot, but these are basically the letters that are combined with the R, whereby the R takes the bossy sound. For example, AR will sound like a R, okay? Right, now we are done with level 11. Let us go into level 12. So with level 12, you're going to want to teach a child or any person who's trying to learn how to read advanced long vowel teams, and that is the OU, the OW, the AU, as well as the AW. For example, this combination says O, this one also says O, this one says ow, and this one says ow. So you're going to want to teach them these complicated stuff so that they are able to decode and read words on their own. Now that we are done with level 12, let's go on to level 13. Now in this level, you're going to want to teach a child any 3-letter combination sounds. What I'm talking about here is the A-R-E, it could be the D-G-E, it could be the O-U-H, O-U-G-H. I am just referring to more complicated letter sounds. Now that we are done with level 13, let's move on to level 14. Now on level 14, you may want to teach a child the double consonants. These are consonants that double themselves. Now I am talking about the FF, the double L, sometimes the S doubles itself, and other times it's the N. So you're going to want to teach a child the rule of consonants, especially when they are doubling. Right. The second last thing you will want to teach a child who is still learning how to read is the suffixes. And here I am talking about the ED that could sometimes sound like a D. Like for example, if I have this ED in a word like kick, kicked, it's only going to make one sound, D. But sometimes it makes the D sound, okay? So this is basically just to let learners know that suffixes, sometimes when you see an E and a D together, sometimes it only says D, while other times it says ed. Now we are almost at the end of our reading program, and this is the last thing you will want to teach a child. So this is level 16. And for level 16, you will want again to teach them more complicated sounds. That is the sounds like the SCR or the STR. There's quite a few of them. Again, I have posted them on our Facebook group. How we pronounce this SCR is skr as well as str. Now remember, to get a child to be able to read completely on their own without memorizing any words, you need to follow this teaching order. It could be any other teaching order that you find applicable, but this is the one I use to get my learners to a point where they can read words, and not only that, but also make the correct pronunciations. I hope you enjoyed this video. Click on the like button and please don't forget to subscribe if this was helpful to you. Also, don't forget to share with your friends and family members who may need this information. That's it for this video. Bye!